wasn't going to give an opening statement today. Dang it.
You answer all my questions.
Okay, well,
Mariah had 19 points.
Mariah did. All right,
we out-rebounded them.
by 3?
Yeah.
Hey.
Mariah had 19 points. We had
Rico, 2 and 0, 6
4
and 0.
starters in double figures. Sisk had 10. Burgess had 13. Mariah had 19. Dirks had 11. Looks like a team rebounding effort.
Yeah, nobody had a lot of rebounds, but it was all like 4 or 5 had 5 or 6.
For them, Alyssa Strickland knocked down shots, and number 24 played really well. Had 18 points, 5 rebounds. She was.
What was I getting for our story?
We got to the free throw line a lot.
All right, Coach Rob Cross, Coach, if y'all open with a statement, and then you guys can ask your questions.
Yeah, thanks for coming. An exciting game. It was good to play in front of a larger crowd as people arrived early for the guys' game. So we're happy to see that. Had the young ladies, like we've been doing after every game since we started this homestand, go up in the crowd and thank people for coming. Hopefully that convinces a couple of people to come back, and we can continue to grow our attendance, which has been good over the years in large part because of doubleheaders with the guys. But it was exciting and proud of the way the team played, especially the way we responded after a slow start, definitely a rusty start coming off finals week. You can't use that as an excuse, but, practice has been spirited, and they've been in a great mood all week. And, we came out and we certainly looked like we hadn't played a game in 10 days. But we recovered from it. We kept our composure. Mariah knocked down a couple of big shots, especially the one at the end of the half off the baseline out of bounds play. Was a huge momentum boost for us to put us up. And then, we came in at halftime and talked about the first 5 minutes of the second half and how important it was because Alabama A&M has played, they've played a murderer's row for a schedule so far, with UAB and Auburn and Kansas, who's in the top 20, and played a Big East school in Memphis last night or night before last. So, we knew they were going to be tasting a victory and see how close it was, and they were going to come out hard, and they did. They played extremely hard. I thought our focus and our intensity was great for the first 5 or 6 minutes of the second half. And, the one thing we've got to do is take care of the basketball better. We forced some plays. Erica Burgess forced a couple of plays where she ended up turning it over. We've got to do a better job there. We got to the free throw line 33 times, which was very good. That exceeded our goal. We didn't make them at the clip we needed to. There for a while, we were going 1 for 2 in the second half, and it really kept Alabama A&M in the ball game. If we had gone 2 for 2 during that stretch, we'd have been up 24, 25 points at one point. But we let them hang around, and we were able to hold on. Mariah Robinson, 4-7 from the three-point line, 19 points. We had 4 starters in double figures. With Sisk getting 10 and Burgess getting 13 points and 6 assists and 5 rebounds, and Kelsey Dirks, 11.6 rebounds. Had a few opportunities to score where balls went right through her hands out of bounds. She's got to do a better job there, but I know that'll get better. And then, we've got to get a little smarter down the stretch. We fouled a couple of times with a double-digit lead with a minute and a half or so to go. So we've got some things to work on, but, it's a win. And we're certainly thrilled to have it.
With the slow start, is that something that you can kind of anticipate sometimes? Is it even something you address with the team in terms of coming out?
I addressed it yesterday in practice, to be honest with you. We're in such a good mood. Which was good in a way, but we were a little silly in practice yesterday. And at the very end of practice, we talked about the fact that right now, these are college students. They just got done with finals. They should be relieved. I want them to enjoy themselves because we're playing a game. But the reality is games for us are like exams. And, all their friends get to go do whatever they want to do right now. But these young ladies are here. They're getting paid. They're on a full scholarship. They're getting their education paid for. We've had 2 more exams. We had this one today, and then we've got to go to Missouri and play a game against a very good team that's on a roll. It's an SEC team. So we're certainly going to have our work cut out for us, but we've got to be focused and locked in. I anticipated the slow start today because of the 10-day layoff, and we were kind of clicking when the layoff happened. And you really can't you can scrimmage and do all you want, but you can't simulate it. I really wanted the focus to be on their finals, so we didn't go long or extremely hard during finals week. Now all that's over, and we're kind of like professional basketball players at this point. There are no classes to worry about. You can't study for anything. So, our focus will be 100% on basketball.
And you had said last week that you had a little trouble kind of getting a gauge of what Alabama A&M was like. Were you able
Right.
to get some more?
The one thing that I did know about him, because Al and I have been friends for a long, long time, and Melvin Williams, one of her assistants, was an assistant at Tennessee State and coached at junior college level for a long time, men and women. Very, very successful coach. So the one thing I knew, Ricky, is they always play extremely hard. They're very aggressive, which they were, and they did. They played hard. They were aggressive. They struggled putting the ball in the basket for a while. We out-rebounded them, but barely. And that was a huge key to the game. But got a better gauge watching them play against Memphis 2 nights ago. Was able to watch that on the computer, and definitely got a better feel for them than we had for the first couple of games. And they had a layoff since November 23rd before they played Memphis. So they put in several new offensive sets, and they look like a different team the Memphis game and tonight than they did early in the season against Kansas. But it's been a while, so they should. Hopefully, we look different.
Erica Burgess, not a great shooting percentage from the field, but she had 6 assists. You got to be happy the way her game is.
Yeah, she had some nice passes toward the end of the game. She struggled. She started pressing a little bit, and I think some of her teammates missed layups, and that made her feel like she needed to go get shots for a little stretch, and that wasn't ideal. But proud of the way she recovered. She made 2 really nice passes down the stretch that led to layups or fouls, and did a nice job. The one thing she's doing better now than she was earlier in the year, she's passing the ball better overall, and she's rebounding the ball better. So excited about that. She always plays tough on defense, and the one that I was most excited about, even though you look at the stats and it doesn't look like a great night for her, I was really excited about the growth of Erica Sisk, especially down the stretch, and more from a understanding the game leadership standpoint. I really believe that she has a chance to become a leader. She's saying all the right things toward the end of the game. We just need her to step up now and be more vocal with what she's trying to convey to her teammates, because she has a chance to take those reins, because we don't really have vocal people. Jessica Winfrey will be vocal, Kyra Watson will, but from the guard spot we don't have a lot of people that are going to talk. Erica Burgess is quiet. Mariah Robinson will talk, but she doesn't have. I just like the idea of what Erica Sisk has a chance to become as a leader, and we're trying to get her to let that come out all the time. It's tough as a freshman, but the things she's saying were great down the stretch. Very, very proud of her growth.